Hi, this is Pastor Ralph again with the rest of today's story, The Secret of Peace, out of Tell Me the Secrets. So last time we looked at Eric and Ezra the mouse and Josh, so let's pick up where we were. Josh's eyes twinkled, and that's just the beginning. See the walking stick in the corner? Yeah. Ezra thinks it's a snake. You're kidding. It doesn't look anything like a snake. Ezra doesn't know that. You know what else he complains about? What? He complains that I leave him alone in the room too much. He thinks if he can't see me, then I'm not alive. If he had his way, I'd be here in this room 24 hours a day. Wait a second. You're telling me that you have a mouse who thinks the picture is a monster, that a stick is a snake, and that if he can't see you, then you don't exist. That's right. That's insane. No, that's life through the eyes of a mouse. And you know, Eric, I can understand his confusion. You see, Ezra has no knowledge of life beyond this room. His entire world is right here. The ceiling is the sky. The walls are the edge of the earth. All he knows is this room. Eric leaned forward on the couch and stroked the back of the mouse. He was starting to get the point. Ezra doesn't understand that the real world is bigger than what he can see, he said slowly. That's right. He misinterprets what he can see and doesn't understand what he can't see. Kind of like me. Kind of like all of us. We all forget that God's world is much bigger than ours. From God's point of view, this earth is just one room in a huge house. We can only see a portion of what exists. Eric nodded his head. And since our vision is limited, we think pictures are monsters. We think sticks are snakes. And we think if we don't see the owner of the house, he isn't here. That's right. Let me show you something. Josh went to the shelf and took down the Book of Secrets, opened it, and handed it to Eric. Read the verse on this page. Eric read the words slowly. We set our eyes not on what we see, but on what we cannot see. What we see will last only a short time, but what we cannot see will last forever. 2 Corinthians 4, verse 18. What does it mean to set your eyes on what you cannot see? Eric asked. Good question. I learned what this meant in jail. Eric's eyes widened. You did? I was working near a small village in the jungle. We dug water wells for the people. We became their friends and told them about God. They were interested, but the chief was angry. He had me thrown into a hut and locked the door. What happened? Well, while I was locked up, I asked the same questions you asked. I hadn't done anything wrong. I began to wonder where God was. As the days passed, I became anxious. Then I remembered this verse in the Bible. We set our eyes not on what we see, but on what we cannot see. So I decided to do it. I decided to see with my heart and not my eyes. They could lock up my body, but they couldn't lock up my heart. I spent hours sitting on the dirt floor of that hut, talking to God and soaring with him like an eagle through the sky. I was a prisoner, but my spirit was free. Eric was fascinated. How long were you locked up? 30 days. I later learned that they were just testing me to see if I was serious about my faith. Have they become Christians? Not yet, but they may. At least they saw one person who was willing to stand up for his belief. Do you think my teacher was just testing me? Could be. Could be he isn't, though. Your teacher may mock you every day from now on. Your friends may laugh at you. But when they do, see the unseen. God is near. He is proud of you, Eric. He loves those who are loyal to him. And just because he doesn't make the ceiling fall or the ground shake, that doesn't mean he isn't by your side. Eric was quiet for a minute. Then he smiled. I guess Ezrod and I have a lot in common. What do you mean? We both just need to trust. We both need to see more than we can see. And we both have you to remind us there is more to this world than what we can see. Do you sometimes wonder about God? Do you sometimes look around for him and you try to see where he is, but you can't see him? But sometimes, do you get a sense inside that God is here and that God is with you? This really is one of the great secrets of faith, isn't it? See if you can find God showing himself to you in these next days. See if you find and feel that he is with you. I know this can be a challenge, and it's a challenge, and it doesn't matter if you're young or if you're old. But with eyes of faith, we can learn to see God. Well, I look forward to being back with you again, so you take care and God bless you. Bye-bye.